when our young boys, my eldest, turned a teenager, 14, 15, he got into some real trouble. He started getting into some really horrible behavior, drugs, alcohol, missing school, really defiant. And my wife and I had two very different responses to that crisis. Thankfully, we finally got on the same page about it and realized we needed to do an intervention with my son. So after putting him through a wilderness program and a therapeutic boarding school, we reacted to the crisis. I met an extraordinary man named Curtis Foster. Curtis Foster is a colleague and a dear close friend of Owen Marcus's. And when I said to Curtis, I said, Curtis, how did you learn as a man, because I saw him do this with my son, how did you learn as a man to be both assertive but also vulnerable? Because it was a quality that I very much wanted to be as a father and as a man, but was clearly struggling to be that kind of man for my wife and my family and my son. And Curtis said, well, you know, I've been part of a men's group. And I said, what's a men's group? I've never heard, what is a men's group? I've never even heard of a men's group. And of course I had all kinds of images of what, you know, sort of stereotypically a men's group might be. And Curtis said, no, you got to meet Owen Marcus. So it was through that crisis in my family that I realized I had to change up who I was as a man. And that led me to meet and want to learn from Owen Marcus about what was a men's group, but more especially how to be a man. And that was when I then enrolled in my first direct experience with Owen, where I live in Chicago. I went out for 2 days in Idaho and had a retreat in a ski chalet on the side of a mountain in the middle of nowhere up in Idaho. And it changed my life. It transformed my life. I had a emotional, cathartic, releasing experience that made me go, this is what I need. This is more who I am. I don't know how to do this, and I want more of it.